So to begin with, I'm going to be using this 3.5mm hook, and then this yarn, the red yarn and the black yarn, I'm going to be mixing both of them. So first you're going to be making a slip knot, then you're going to chain 10, so I'm going to be working in single crochet. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to skip this stitch and then single crochet until the end. So this is the end of that row. Then I'm going to chain 1 and then turn my work. For this I'm going to be working in ribbing because we want to have that ribbed feeling at the bottom of the tape. So for the first one, we're going to crochet as normal here in the first hole, and then the second one you're going to be using the braids that are up here, so you're going to crochet on one side like that. So just do that in all of the stitches until you reach the end. So for this last one, you're still going to be crocheting as normal, just use a clean finish like that, and you continue doing like that until you reach your desired length. For me, I'm going to be working with 20 inches because that's the circumference of my head. So I'll meet you guys back when I'm done. So guys, this is the end of that piece of row, and this is like around 20 inches, but it's 20 inches when stretched. When it's like this, it's like 18 inches. Let me just show you that. So it looks like this. It's around 18, but when stretched it goes all the way up to 20 inches. This is just to give it that fitting feeling. So I hope you guys can see it's reaching up to 20 inches. Yes. So after we are through like that, we are going to be cutting the yarn from here. So I'm just going to leave some significant yarn which is going to be used for weaving in the end. So after cutting the yarn like that, I'm going to pull it through like that so that it just secures this end. Then I'm going to be joining it like this. So if you have a darning needle, you can use one. I have just misplaced mine and I'm tired of looking for it. So yeah, so you just like yarn in like that. Then since we were doing crochet ribbing, this is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be, after you've inserted on the first one, you're going to be inserting on one side while weaving in the end. So I'm just going to be inserting in like that through one side. So depending on what side you are supposed to go next, I think I'll be inserting in through this side, the inner side, so like that, and then again I insert my hook on this other side. This is if you're weaving in your ends using a hook. You can follow step by step whatever I'm doing. So you just do like that, then again like that, insert through one braid so that you can continue having that like seamless finish. So this is the last one. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to finish it like this and have it done tightly. So that's how it looks like when it's done weaving. It's something like that. From this other side, it looks like that. So what I'm going to be doing is this. I'll weave in all round, using maybe the darning needle. I'll show you guys later. So I'm going to be changing colors since I only wanted the bottom of the beanie to be red. So I'm going to be having the black yarn come in. So I'm just going to insert my hook from wherever I had finished in from. So let's insert like that, and then after inserting like that, I'm going to pull up a loop, and then you'll have like one chain. So for this entire row, we're going to be working with single crochet. This is just to make it look like neater, because the actual stitch does not include single crochets that much. So yeah, so let me just do single crochet. You'll be doing in every row that went like this, you put a single crochet for every row. So for this row, this is a single crochet. For this row, this is it. For this row, this is it. So you do like that until you get back at the end of the circle. So once you get at the end of the row, what you're going to do is you're going to be putting a slip knot so that you can be able to join this end and this end. So I'm going to be placing a slip knot over there like that, and that's that. So and then chain 2. After chaining 2, we're going to be working in double crochets all the way around again the row, so that you can come back and meet together at the end of the row. So double crochets like that, you yarn over, chain into 2, you yarn over again, chain into 2 like that, 2, so you yarn over, chain into 2 like that. So I'll meet you guys at the end of the row. So that's it. I am at the end of the row, and I'm going to single crochet in the last one, and then make a slip knot on this first one, on this one here. So after making a slip knot like that, I'm going to be changing my yarn, because the next row will be requiring a bit of some red color. So after slip stitching at this row, we are going to chain 1, and we'll be working with single crochet since we want to add some red to this row. So I'm going to crochet 3 single crochet. That's 1, 2, and then this is the third one. So for the fourth one, I'm going to insert my hook like that, then pick the red yarn, and then pull like that, and then finish the row using the black one. So yeah, just like that, and then pull this tight so that it can make that's like something like a snowfall. Then for the back side, while chaining, I'll be chaining like this so that I can cover up the yarn. So while chaining, I make sure I am hiding my yarn. So we're going to be working in 3s. So 1, then the next one, the second one, and then the third one, like that. And then on the 4th stitch, we're going to be pulling on your yarn, on the red yarn, and complete the stitch using the black one. Then make sure you pull it like that so that it can hide the red marks that is on the row. Yeah, so you continue doing like that until you reach the end. So 1, 2, 3 like that, and then pull it like that, pull like that, and a little bit. So we're going to continue like that. So I'm at the end of the row. So for this next row, we are going to be doing double crochets all the way around. Don't cut this yarn, just let it be. I'm going to get you guys on how you're going to continue with it. So I'll be doing another row of double crochet all the way around. So yeah, just like that. So that's it, I'm at the end of the row and I've already slip stitched. So what I'm going to do is going to chain one, then I'm going to put one single crochet here like that, one single crochet, then take the red yarn, then pull through the way we were doing in those other rows and complete with the black one like that. So this is just to make it have like something like an alternative chain, because you see the first one was here, so if you have the second one here, then if you chain like 3, 1, 2, 3, you'll have the fourth one not directly on top of this other one, like it's like a bit on the side, so you need to be like alternating it like that, so that you can be able to maybe have that alternative look. So you just continue like that, same thing as you were doing, but this is just to make it like achieve that alternative look. If you want it to be straight on top of each other, you can make them straight on top of each other. So you just continue like that, and then for the next row you also do a double crochet. For the next row you also do a double crochet, so that continue like that, and then I'll meet you guys when I start decreasing the heart. So let's meet you there. So guys, I have reached like where I'm supposed to begin reducing. So what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to be doing a double crochet, because this is the row for double crochet. So we chain 2, then chain 5 stitches. So that's 1, that's 2, then 3, 4, and 5. So for the 6th stitch, this is how you're going to be reducing. Chain like as you're beginning double crochet like that, and then you yarn through 2, then you chain again before completing, then yarn through all the 3, so that makes it as 1 stitch. So we're going to be doing it in bits of 5. So after chaining 5 on the 6th stitch, you reduce your work. So 3, 4, then a 5, and then now you reduce your work like that. You do like that until you get to the end of the row. So this is the end of that row. So what you're going to be doing next is you'll just do the rows as normal, the way you were doing to put this snowfall. So after that row, it's just the normal row. After that row, I'll meet you guys and tell you guys how I'm going to be decreasing for the next row. So guys, that's the end of that row. So for the next row, we are going to be doing double crochet as usual, but now we're going to be decreasing still using the other one we were using 5, so right now we'll be using 4. You continue like that, so 1, 2, and then 3, then the 4th stitch, then the 4th stitch like that, and then decrease on the 5th stitch, so like that. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, and decrease on the 5th stitch like that. So you continue doing like that until you get to the end of the row. So guys, I am close to the end. I am left with like a row of double crochet. So what I'm just going to be doing is a recap on where I left you guys. We were decreasing with 5, then we went to 4, and then I went to 3. So like I started decreasing from the 6th row. So this is like the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, and then the 6th row. Then here I decreased by 5, here I decreased by 4, here I decreased by 3, here I decreased by 2. So right now we're going to be decreasing in every in every stitch. So I'm just going to be doing a row of the snowfall, and then I decrease in every stitch. So yeah, so I'm going to be decreasing from every stitch, and you see like it's a really small gap left. So let me decrease it, then I'll be back to you guys. So that's the end of that row. So I'm going to be cutting off the excess yarn that I have used. So for the black one, I'm going to cut it like a bit lengthy. I'm going to leave some length so that I use it to weave in the ends. For the red one, I can just cut it short like that, and then I'll take my darning needle. I found it, and just insert it like that. Oh, first of all, I have to pull the hook like that, then pull it tight. Then now I can have my darning needle inserted. Inserted like that. Then what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to insert it through each stitch like that. Insert it like that, then insert again like that, until you reach the beginning of where you began from. So then after that, I'm going to pull the string tight like that. So after pulling the string tight, I'm just going to like get it like that so that it doesn't come off. So guys, I went on and weaved in the ends, and this is how the final product looks like up closely, and the back looks like that, and then the top looks like that. So thank you for watching. Ensure that you subscribe and stay tuned for the next video.